Okay, hi guys, Coach Paul here. We're talking about defending team shape in our defensive half. So the scenario here is the other team has the ball. Uh, we are they have us in our half, and we are defending against them. And so this also applies to when we're doing a low pressure defense. Um, Often we'll do a 4-4-2 formation, which is slightly different than this. In a 4-4-2, we might actually have the 10 up here, and it looks a little bit more like a block, like this. In the 4-4-3 formation, we're going to use the defensive block structure that Barcelona uses, and go the defensive block of a 4-3 with the wingers providing support on the end. So it actually ends up being a little bit like a 4-5-1 with the wings being a little out. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is what the defensive block looks like if we're doing a 4-4-2, and it's a very tight block. If we, for instance, just let's take a side note here, if we were to put this into the box here, we would have a very difficult, we create a very difficult situation for people trying to play in through the middle here. There's a lot of people. We got 5 right here in the center, so they'd have to play out to the wings. And even then we have 2 or 3. So we're not going to talk about defending in the box right now. That's a different series. But for right now, we'll talk about how we will structure ourselves with the 4-3-3 structure. So in that structure, the 11 and the 7 play out a bit, which makes sense because they are coming back from having made attacks. The 6 stays in the center, and the 10 and the 8 come out on either side. If for some reason the 6 slides out here, that's fine. Just we have to remember that what we're trying to do is create this kind of an M structure here with a zigzag structure that provides a lot of players to have to go through. So, but the correct structure, because we want to be able to expand when we attack and push up right away. So we want to be able to push up like that right away when we turn back to the attacking form, or sorry, the attacking shape. Okay, so this is what it looks like. All right. The idea being that we want to keep the ball to the outside. They will be trying to play in to players on the inside to get the ball down and through potentially. Okay, so the 9 plays a very important role in this case and drops back and provides additional coverage support. All right. So what's different about this than this structure of the 4-4-2 is the 9 has to come back and provide support. And then when we recover the ball, actually it's the 11s. The 9 holds the ball, and 11s and the 7s push up. So to some extent, these guys stay out here and stay out here. If the ball gets passed out, the 9 can press up here, and actually the whole block would move up and follow the ball. It's not as tight a situation as the defensive block, the 4-4-2. It's slightly looser and frees these guys up to harass the wings. A ball that's played down here, okay, gets double teamed. 1 here, 1 here. Okay, the 5 drops off here. 4 would drop off as well. Okay, and we'll maintain this kind of a structure. All right. Now often they'll be trying to make runs to the far post here. You'll have an 11 who will be out on this area. Okay, we don't worry too much about those players until they start making runs. Of course, the 9 is in here somewhere. The 8 will be up here, and the 10 will be up here too. So this is basically what their whole team looks like. So the 9's job here is to be on the ball side of these players. Okay, so the ball gets passed and circulated around on their side. We step up here, we step up here, so essentially we're triple teaming. Okay, 6 tucks in, right? Ball gets circulated out to here. All right, we shift. Everybody is still shifting over. The 7 goes out to, okay, the 9 here to stop this pass. Okay, 8 is providing support now in this area, and the 6 and the 10 have shifted over. 5 is shifted over, 4 shifted over. Okay. So again, we want to keep the structure as tight as possible. What's important is we want to stop the lines into this area here. So the 4 and the 5 track the runs. Okay. And then when we recover the ball, the 11 pushes up right away, the 7 can push up right away, and the 8 and the 10 push out, the 6 moves into a supporting role. Okay, we can delay here for a moment. Okay, even if we have to circulate the ball. Okay, we can circulate the ball if we have to all the way back to here. Or we can circulate it here into the 6, who generally is going to have some space on their attack. Remember, these guys will go back. These guys will drop off. So the 6 will drop off. So actually, as everybody else pushes downfield, all of a sudden the 6 is going to have a lot of space. All right. And if they don't, then you're going to have, if this person comes here to challenge the 6 who might have the ball, there's a spot to pass through there and we're out. Okay. Remember too, the 2s are going to push up, the 3s are going to push up. So as we move into our attacking formation now, with the 6, the 8s, and the 10s pushing up, now you start to see the structure that we were talking about in the attacking video. Okay. Now if we lose the ball here, okay, immediately we have to drop back in, tighten right back up again. We'll be most vulnerable right now on transition. So the quick play for them is from here to here. So that's why, for instance, with 6, we has to stay in the center area to protect the space in front of the box. Okay, so this is critical. And something we'll talk about some more in the role of the 6. But if you're playing the 6 position or the 4 or the 5 position, we're most concerned about protecting this space here, because that's mostly going to be the space that gets passed into for shots. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Again, the recovery for this is we lose the ball in this half. We go back. Okay, we lose the ball here. 8 drops back. 10 drops back. Okay, marking as we go. Right. 11 drops back. 9 harasses the ball. Okay, 2 drops back. 7 picks up this player. All right, and pretty soon we're back into the structure again. All right. Thank you very much. Again, if you're playing one of these roles on the field, 6, 8, and 10, you have a very important job. Everybody has a job to do, but as it relates to moving forward and back and supporting play in the wings, just make special note that you have to get back here, as do the 7 and 11 for support in order to make the structure work. Okay, thank you very much.